Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the miAdidas F50 adizeros that I designed and customized a few weeks back. Now, if you missed that original video where I walked you through the whole miAdidas customization process and just talked about my design in general, I will leave an annotation on screen so you can go ahead and check that out. As far as the packaging goes, it comes in a standard Adidas box, as you can see, with this decorative sleeve over top just to give it a unique look. So I'll get this sleeve out of here. We can get a look at what's on the inside. You do get a couple of extras with the miAdidas F50 adizeros. The first extra is, of course, the comfort insoles. It's pretty much your standard adizero comfort insole. Same construction overall. The only difference is going to be the green miAdidas logo there at the heel. So we'll get that out of the way. And the other extra that I was not expecting is the string bag that they include with the shoes themselves. Now it's basically like a hemp material woven black in color, as you can see. You have the blue miAdidas logo in the middle, their website on the bottom. On the back you have a little cutout here for ventilation, as you can see, and of course the white Adidas logo as well. And it's pretty much just your standard string bag for the shoes themselves. A nice little extra that they included that I wasn't really expecting. So I'll get the shoes out of the box really quickly, get this box out of the way, and if you guys could take a second to leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. So here is a look at my customized F50 adizero miCoach 2s in leather. Really happy with how they turned out. The colorway looks even better in person than I had originally anticipated, and for the most part I just couldn't be happier with how they turned out. Leave some feedback, guys. The overall feedback that you guys gave me on the original video is that the majority of you really liked my colorway. I explained that I'm not really a big fan of flashy shoes, which is why I went with a predominantly black upper with the gold and white accents. Again, personally I think this looks really good, but leave your opinions down below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Leave your opinions why or why not. As far as delivery time goes, because I know this is something that a lot of people are concerned about, with any kind of customization service, it took from when I ordered the shoes about 3.5 weeks for the shoes to arrive, which is very quick for a customization service. They estimate the delivery time to be about 3 to 4 weeks, so I was right in that time frame, and I really have nothing to complain about the whole ordering process. It went very smoothly. Now, just to talk about the overall quality of the miAdidas version of the shoe in comparison to a standard production model, is that the only thing that I could really tell that was different about the shoe is the leather itself, and it's very small. It's still made from the same Golio calfskin leather that you're going to see on a production pair of the adizeros, but I would say that this particular shoe does seem to have a slightly stiffer leather from right out of the box than a standard production pair. Now, is this something that's really going to affect the overall performance and feel of the shoe? Absolutely not. Once you start to wear them, give them a couple hours to break in, you're not going to notice any difference in softness whatsoever. I'm just saying that from right out of the box, the miAdidas version of the adizero does feel a little bit stiffer, but that's pretty much it. Now, to walk you guys through my colorway very quickly, I chose black as the predominant color for the leather section on the shoe itself. It has a little bit of a shiny finish, as you can see. Obviously, I have the gold and white accents throughout in the stitched on synthetic Adidas stripes on both the outside and inside of the shoe. It has a slightly more dull finish to it, slightly metallic I would say, but definitely more of a matte finish. And of course, you do have your white accent lines going through the middle, which I think look really good. The tongue, as you can see, is a metallic gold, and it actually does have that metallic finish to it, a lot shinier than the stripes themselves. It is still made of leather, just like the regular production models. You have your white Adidas logo there on the tongue, as well as the adizero F50 logo running through the middle. Gold laces, as you can see. Embroidery here, SR4U. The quality is very good. And on the instep, you actually have the embroidered number 8, which is the number I chose, and a Canadian flag. And it's kind of cool how they do this. I know a lot of people have seen the Adidas sponsored players, professional players, wearing the shoes with these little kind of customized flags on there. And I chose a Canadian flag. I live in Canada. And it's cool how they did it in that they kind of embroidered a circle all the way around and then glued in this kind of soft piece of plastic with the Canadian flag on there. So it actually is kind of like a solid part of the shoe and really does look cool. It gives it a very nice clarity instead of just being embroidered on, which I think looks pretty unique. And it is cool that it's kind of just a circle. I know a lot of people are probably concerned about it getting in the way because it is kind of right on the instep of the shoe, but I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue when you are actually playing with them. As far as this back synthetic part goes, I went with black and white as the color combination. You can see you have the F50 and the adizero logo there in black, and then in white with a very sparkly finish. Hopefully you guys can see that in the camera on video here, but in person it's very, very sparkly, looks pretty good, and overall I think it just accents well with the rest of the black on the upper itself. Now the sprint frame itself is black. It has, again, kind of like a sparkly finish to it, especially from brand new. Once you start to wear them, it will kind of dull out a little bit, and the studs themselves are clear. I believe you have the option to go with a white sprint frame, a black sprint frame, or even a yellow sprint frame. I went with black. I think it looks really good on this shoe. I know a lot of people were asking me to put, or said that I should have put a white sprint frame instead of black, but personally I really like the look of pretty much a predominantly black upper on the shoe, as well as a black sole plate. Now the studs themselves are clear, as you can see, which I think look really, really good. And the shoe is, of course, miCoach compatible as well. The only other thing to show you guys is the insole itself. They also do include the lightweight insoles in the shoe, along with the extra set of comfort ones. It's pretty much a white insole, sorry, with the black accents throughout. I'm not sure if the insole color changes depending on the shoe or the colors that you pick, but I know the pair that I got were white, and again, it kind of matches the rest of the shoe in my opinion. So that's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion of the video goes, and I'll move on to a quick weigh-in so you can see how lightweight these guys are. For the sake of comparison, we're going to be comparing the weight of the miAdidas F50 adizero to the standard version of the F50 adizero and see if there is actually a difference in weight between the two. Keep in mind these are both a size 9 US, but it is worth noting that this is a used pair, whereas the miAdidas version is brand new from right out of the box. So we're going to throw the miAdidas version on the scale first, see what they weigh in at. And you can see that they weigh in at 7.1 ounces, so very, very lightweight. We'll take that off the scale, and we'll throw on the regular version of the adizero, and those weigh in at 7.05 ounces. So there's a 0.05 ounce difference between the two in weight, which is pretty much nothing. This could simply be due to the embroidery, or it even could just be extra glue on the shoe. It really is a insignificant amount of weight, not anything you're going to notice either in hand or on feet. So for the most part, these are the exact same shoes from a build quality standpoint, and you're not going to notice any kind of difference in weight when you are wearing either version of the shoe. So that's pretty much it as far as the weigh-in portion of the video goes, and we'll move on to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes fit and what the sizing is like. Alright, here's a look at the miAdidas F50 adizeros on feet, and from right out of the box the shoes are very, very comfortable. To compare the fit of a miAdidas pair to a regular pair, I would say that they fit and feel pretty much exactly the same, so there's really no difference there at all. The shoe itself does fit most foot types, considering that it is made from a natural leather, which does allow for some additional stretch if it is at all necessary for your particular foot type. And it also makes for a very soft and comfortable feel, especially once that leather has stretched and formed exactly to the shape of your foot. The widest point of the shoe is definitely going to be in the forefoot and toe box area of the boot, with the midfoot fitting just a little bit more snug. Again, if you do have really, really wide feet, it's probably best to stay away from anything that's going to have a more lightweight construction, especially because it does have a fairly narrow sprint frame through the midfoot. But for the most part, this is a shoe that's going to fit most foot types fairly comfortably. As far as sizing goes, I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit and length is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size. Not to mention that a customized pair just looks so good because you pick the colors yourself. I really love how these shoes look, and I can't wait to wear them out there on the field. So that's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video goes, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing plus on-feet video of the miAdidas F50 adizeros. As a whole, I'm really happy with the service that is miAdidas. It allows you to pick your own colors. The final product is very high quality. They ship it to you very, very quickly. And if you are looking for custom colors, it's nice that you do have that option with miAdidas. Would I use them again? Absolutely I would. And overall, like I said, I'm really happy with how the final product turned out. If you haven't gone and checked out miAdidas, played around with the customizer yet, I will leave a link down below in the description if you do want to go ahead and check that out. In the meantime, if you want to check out the high quality images of my pair here, you can find a link down below in the description to the review page on my website, where you will find all of those images. If you have any questions regarding this particular shoe or the miAdidas service, feel free to ask a question down below in the comments. And if you guys could leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. If you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button for daily videos on all the latest soccer gear. And if you guys want to follow me on any of the latest social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, you can find links to all of those down below in the description as well. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.